Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. It's great to actually be back into some semblance of rhythm of making these videos. It really does feel a whole lot better. Did I equip proper... Well, no, actually, I think I do want the cap... No, I didn't want to get off the chocobo. I was too trigger happy. It's great to get into some semblance of regularity of recording these videos again, because it's just so much more fun when you have the capacity to just record a bit every day or record a bit once a week or something like that. Getting the chance this week to actually get back into and enjoy this game, I think that's the problem. That's been the problem as well with we're going to the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, by the way, since I didn't say anything about it. That's been the problem with the way that things have been going with this LP, is that it's very hard to kind of get into a good rhythm of enjoying playing the game and enjoying recording it when you feel under pressure every single time you do, and then you feel like you're not doing it justice because you're not doing it the way you should be doing or whatever. It's annoying. And then it feels great to actually get to do it like this, the way it should be.
Where are we?
The faith is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go. The faith awaits.
Ooh, confronting demons time. Or confronting your past. I won't say demons, that's a little bit extreme. But here we are in the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. An optional dungeon. I think technically one of only 2 optional dungeons in the game, really. And no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm just going running from this thing straight away.
Live and let live!
Because I think technically only this and the Omega dungeon are optional dungeons per se. There are optional side quests and things, but entire dungeons, there aren't really that many in this game. And yeah, we've got a couple of more enemies that we can fight here. I might as well use Energy Rain, I mean, why not?
Too late to beg for mercy!
Titus, you crack me up. If I can actually get that thing, Jesus. Bounces off the dark element. Jesus, overkill. I don't think these dark elements are really anything special, really, to be honest. Like, they don't have any elemental weaknesses, but you need to take them out before they have the chance to cast Reflect on themselves. Otherwise you're going to have a kind of a tough time. Oh, don't use Drain, please. Draining all my HP. I could have used, like, shown off double cast, I guess. See, now here he goes with Reflect. But I don't care. If you really wanted to, you could dispel that, I guess, but is it really worthwhile? I haven't shown off thing yet. Double cast. I should show off double cast the next chance I get, really. Just trying to get in everyone here for the experience is what I'm doing, just in case you're wondering what is wrong with this person. See, not that big a deal. There is one reason why I'm coming here first out of the other like optional things that I want to do. First of all, there's really good experience here, crazily enough. But there's also one enemy that I'm looking to maybe even capture. And hopefully win a piece of equipment off of it, if not capture it. There are also these urns. All I did the last time was run away from it. I'm going to be doing the same thing this time.
Come on, fight like a man.
You're
Live and let
crazy.
live.
Those two sentences just contradicted each other so much. Come out and fight like a man, live and let live. Need to get your story straight, Titus. And it's not the Tonberry, that's not the enemy I'm necessarily searching for. The one I'm searching for is the Ghost, because he can drop equipment that has no encounters, and for one of the side quests that we're going to be doing, I am not doing it until I have something with no encounters. And the good thing about it is, if you capture it, then what you can do is you can always just fight it over and over again in the monster arena. As long as you've got enough rubies.
What's the Faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
Ask Lulu, she's been here before.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
I kind of agree with him.
Yeah, it was just somebody. It was somebody who pretty much had the same goal that we do. Funnily enough, when you think about it, I guess. Jeez, 3 of these things? What the hell? Yowie. Yowie was this thing that. Yowies were these things that, how should I even describe it? They were like these chocolate things. They were almost like a Kinder Egg, I guess, to a certain extent. Okay, Kamari, now you get to actually do something. Or I can get Riku in here and do it, I guess. Use one of these Albed potions. They're just so useful. They're just ridiculously useful. We're getting so many overkills, it's unreal. But what was I gonna say? Oh, they were like these chocolate thing, like pretty much like a Kinder Egg. I want to say they were out when I was maybe about like 10 or 11. Maybe. Yeah, she's immune. You can do that all you want. It's not gonna work. I can probably take him out with Waka. So, they were like this chocolate thing, shaped like a koala, or they would be shaped like a platypus or something. Or at least the character was supposed to be like a koala or a platypus. Maybe it's like misleading to say it necessarily looked like a koala or a platypus, but the whole thing of it was you had this chocolate thing. Ooh, here's the ghost. I really want to capture this thing. So what I'm going to do is get Waka in here. I think you can inflict silence on these things as well. Silence Buster. Let's just give that a go.
Peace and quiet.
And then I'm just gonna change their weapons. Because I'm pretty sure all he does is magic, so whatever. I just want to capture it just in case I don't get the no encounters weapon. Just in case I don't get the no encounters weapon, so that I can fight it again in the what's it even called? In the monster arena. and then have a chance to like I can just like grind for it that way. That's one of the handiest things about the monster arena, is that you can pretty much just grind for those items. Okay, so we captured it. That's like one part of the battle. Did we get something? Please? No, we didn't get any equipment, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to change their equips. He said as he did exactly that on screen. What do they have on him? Probably strength +5. So yeah, Yowies were this thing, and when you opened up the chocolate thing, like inside there was like a little capsule with a little toy, and it would be a little model of like an endangered animal, and that's why I liked it. You had these like it was all kind of
Go so easy
and they were kind of like really interesting things. Like they weren't your like run-of-the-mill thing, like oh, this is an elephant, or oh, this is a giraffe, or whatever. They'd be like more obscure species or whatever. And I think they must have been Australian originally or something, because they were like Australian animals a lot of the time. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show off Lulu and dual cast. Seeing as when else am I gonna do this? 2 black magic skill things in a row. Blizzaga for 2 and Blizzaga for you. Just take them out. Did you see? It only costs like 2 MP. So now Lulu is just going to be able to kick ass and take names all around, is pretty much what's going to happen. I just want to make sure Yuna gets the experience as well, because she's the one that's lagging behind the most on the sphere grid. Overkilling enemies makes such a big difference when it comes to experience. When you're talking about the difference between like 2,000 and something and 4,000 and something. Should I probably heal everyone coming up here? No, I don't think we're there yet. Okay, here are some new enemies actually. Even though I'm pretty sure we've seen this imp on Mount Gagazet before. Okay, Lulu is almost dead now, that's useful. Yeah, attack him all you want, whatever. I also changed Yuna's overdrive mode to healer, so now every time she heals somebody, she's going to increase her overdrive. Yeah, what do I want to do? I guess I'll get Tidus out here to take care of that stupid thing and stop him poisoning everybody. What I might do is show off Quick Hit. As you can see, it costs 36, but he'll get an attack like almost right away pretty much. Now what's this guy weak against? Is it water? No, electric. I'll show off Tundaga. 2 MP is hardly that much to... It's hardly very costly, if you know what I mean. I don't even know why she says that. That's probably going to kill him if I do that. I'll just steal normal lightning gem. Oh, it didn't take him out. And once more, Lulu is nearly dead. Thanks be to Christ, Jesus. Kamari, you get in here. You can just take out him. And then get Waka in here to... Orin has enough AP at this stage. I don't even know what to do with the sphere levels that he has, so he can just sit back and relax for a bit. He can sit back, have a smile and a coke and shut the fuck up is what he can do. This place is pretty maze-like, but there are quite good treasures in here, and the experience is good considering that the battles aren't really even that difficult, to be honest. Like, I mean, you saw, like, I was getting, like, when I was grinding a little bit on the camlands, you're averaging kind of about 3,500 per battle. And here you're averaging about, like, 4,000 or 4,500, which is way better. There isn't that much left in this, so I think I'm going to do the rest of it all in this video. I know it'll be a bit longer, but I think it's worthwhile kind of continuity-wise. Those strength upgrades for Riku are really paying off. She was just doing like 1,400 damage to those lizard enemies, and her accuracy is so good, it's so handy to have another reliable character to do that with. It's going to be so useful once she gets, I should actually experiment with Quick Hit on her, actually, just to see what that's like. It's going to be so useful once she learns things like haste and delay attack and things like that. I think she's just the perfect character for... Oh, that's an Albed Primer, by the way. I completely forgot that existed, so it's a good thing I checked there. That's one of our last ones. There's only one more left to get in the game. I'm gonna just experiment with Quick Hit here and just see... like 1,400 damage isn't that bad, I must say. Yeah, it's a good thing I actually remembered that that thing existed, because I totally would have forgotten it. There is only one more of those things that I have to get, but it's in Omega Ruins, so...
Another Guado fiend? No, an unsent.
I love how Wakka's just after placing his erstwhile hate for the Albed onto the Guado now. Yeah, I think they know each other.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Gingham?
R2-D2, it is you, it is you.
Forgive me. I was too young.
Like, who's she talking to? It'd be funny if they couldn't see her and Lulu was the only one that was able to see her. Do your exorcism, Juju, Yuna. Jesus. This is going to need to come with an epileptic warning.
There's no human left in you now, is there?
She's more machine than man now, twisted and evil.
Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
Aww. This is actually such a sad, like, part of the game for Lulu. I also love how the music just stays like this for the whole time. She's going to summon a really coolly designed Aeon right now, actually. Called Yojimbo. Like, what a name. Yojimbo. I remember I used to call those faces in Tower of the Gods in, I remember I used to call those faces in Tower of the Gods in Wind Waker Mojambo faces is what I used to call them. Might as well use Quick Hit here. Just get, like, mad hits in. I don't think it's worth using. Like, you can see, like, she's after getting 3 turns in a row there. Like, it's using up her HP like crazy, but it's worth it. That's why I'm thinking of, like, that's why I'm thinking of, like, giving, that's why I'm thinking of giving, oh, nothing to steal, okay. That's why I'm thinking of giving, Tidus something that also has, like, 1 MP cost or, like, half MP cost or something like that. Just in order to... So what, I should probably bring Lulu out here. Since she's the one who, since she's the one who should be laying her to rest here. This is like Squidward's ghost or something. Double cast. There's no point in getting an overdrive on him, by the way. I don't think you even get experience or anything for it, so... Double cast for 4 MP with that booster cactuar is just ridiculous. And that's the Yojimbo battle. There we go. You see that dog there, just look at it. Just ready and raring to go. He's kind of like Gilgamesh, really, because the way Gilgamesh always has like his, like Enkidu or whatever. Lakitu. Always remember Nin 10 Kid, his pronunciation of Lakitu. Lakitu.
I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Stronger than yesterday.
Waka, I hope you're right.
Oh, she's such like a sad character.
Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
Finish what you started. Yeah, no AP earned, nothing won. But we do actually get something. Now what we are going to be able to do here is get some treasure. Okay, yeah, I'll go left, whatever. To the left and to the right. Such as a flexible arm, that must be some like weapon for Riku. I'm pretty sure that just means that it has like, yeah, there you go, it just has like 4 customizable slots. I'm not sure whether I'm going to end up buying that alchemy weapon for Riku in the end, especially if I end up getting her, ultimate weapon upgraded, you know, is there really that much of a point? MP sphere, now that's handy. Give someone a little extra MP, even though, that being said, is it really going to be my main MP dealers are going to be Yuna and Lulu, and they're both going to end up with 1 MP cost. Now we go to the Chamber of the Fate. Now I have looked this up, how to get basically the best deal on this one. We're going to be doing some haggling here. I also love how this looks, like basically the faith is there, which is the statue for Yojimbo, so the original person who became the OG Yojimbo, now that's a mouthful, OG Yojimbo, is there, like pretty much their body, like the body that holds their soul, and that's after just being ripped out of some temple, and it's just after being put here in this cavern, and sealed up there or whatever, which is just crazy to think of. Is my screen just after going darker, or is that the way it's supposed to look? Who knows?
I am the blade of vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo.
And look, there's his dog. Can you see him?
I ask you, what do you want of me?
There's his dog. Okay, apparently what you do is to defeat the most powerful of enemies.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price.
And
Make your offer.
phone, get lost. He's going to ask you for 250,000 in order to hire him. Now the secret to this, that phone vibrating is giving me a migraine. The secret to this is what you do is you offer him half of what he asks for plus 1. So you offer him half of what he asks for plus 1. So in this case 125,000 is half of 250,000, and then you add on 1. And that's going to, you can only do this 3 times. So now he's going to offer 225,000, which is after bringing it down. So now what you want to do is you do the same thing, which I think should be, if I'm doing this right, 112,000 and something. So 200, I'm just going to use my calculator here because I don't trust myself. I'm like Judge Judy. Yeah, so 112,000 and 1. Oh no, 501. 112,500 and 1. So half plus 1.
Do we have a deal?
And now what we want to do is, now I just need to double check this, it's like 0.700 or something like that. It's like 0.70005 or something. Just give me a chance here. 141,751. That should be right. If this is wrong, then 751. That sounds like such a strange number. 141,751.
Do we have a deal?
So now we pretty much just have to take his offer. So 100, because you can only get him to lower his price like 3 times. So now 350, 190,350, which seems like a lot.
Adequate.
There we go.
You are my client henceforth.
So we don't just get him, we get the dog
My sword
too.
shall guard you on your journey, summoner.
So now that we're after paying our mercenary fee, now we get Yojimbo into our party as an Aeon. Proceed. And his dog too. I'm pretty sure if you offer him, so I remember reading somewhere that if you offer him like something like 3,000, if you offer him like 3,000, if you offer him 3 times what he asked for, then you get like, you can get like extra friend spheres or something, or teleport spheres or something like that, but you need like a ridiculous amount of money. So there's one more thing that I want to do here, while we're pretty much right outside where the Cavern of the Stolen Faith is, and that's I want to go along this weird little bridge over here. This is pretty much the only other thing you need to do here. Well, not talk to him. I just wanted to talk to him. Yeah, the Crusaders are pretty much all washed up at this stage after Operation Meehan. And here you come over and you find the sword, so we get the rusty sword. Now there's not really much you can do with this at the moment. We'll have to go somewhere. We'll have to go over to over by the Mushroom Rock Road in order to be able to do something with that, which I might show in the next video, maybe. We will see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this part. I will see you next time and let's play Final Fantasy X. Bye now.